Steve Smith and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much. Now, guys, at the end of this season, there is a potential opt-out of the collective bargaining agreement. And after seeing star players hold out, some wonder if that will be exercised. Commissioner Silver says we have a common interest to ensure that contracts are honored. Those are issues we can approach collectively. Kevin?
As is always the best case. David, thank you. Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. Bruce Brown is out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Porter in at the 3 spot. And for Miami, the wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Sabonis. And it's Murray in at the point.
Man, such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come.
The 3, off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. With Jokic, I mean, the potential grade of this Denver team, they've got so much. But what is the key for them to actually reach it?
Kevin, simply health. I mean, they need Murray and MPJ to be out there. Those two have had major injury issues. Jokic is a generational talent, but the man needs help.
Now here's Butler, following the miss by Jokic. And it's Murray penetrating. And then Murray with the jam.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Here's Gordon. Doesn't go for him. Now the Heat take it the other way. To the middle. And Adebayo throws it down.
A solid all-around player. Jimmy Butler understands the importance of sharing the ball with open guys.
Brown outside. Pass to Porter to end the run. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Murray. Here he goes. And then Murray with the jam.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Now here's Brown. Porter passes to Jokic. Brown outside. 5 on the clock. Back to Jokic. Now in the scoring column with that Jokic. 1 for 2 this game.
Plays a rugged game down low. Jokic's toughness adds character to the identity of this team.
Here's Murray. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Butler in the corner. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Murray against Murray. Here's Sabonis. Denver grabs the miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Porter, no luck.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
A big man with impressive agility. Sabonis relishes taking it inside and converting on the drive.
Outside, Porter. We know trade talks have really ramped up here recently, and being a part of a rumor or Steve actually being traded can really affect the player memory.
Yes, Kevin, especially the first time it happens. It's a business, and as a player, you have to learn that quickly. You have to try not to take it personally.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here. Last time they met was in Denver.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
If you don't have that one guy who gets you 10-plus boards every night, you just have to send more guys to the glass.
What? Making a change here. Quality votes checked in.
And they can't be happy to foul Murray there in the
that can't be the short
lights out at
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Tonight, early on, this team is saying, forget the analytics. Let's take mid-range shots. They can be easy points.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Now here's Murray. He's got 9. From past the arc. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
Outside Porter. 1:56 left in the first quarter of the game. Back to Murray. There's the 3. Drills the three-pointer. Murray's got 5 now.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
And you know he was going to try to respond. Those threes canceling each other out perfectly.
Now here's Murray. 12 points for him. The Heat shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. And the first one is fast. The Nuggets making a switch here. Caldwell Pope checked in. And so Murray.
Make it interesting. I don't know. It's boring playing like this. I might get everything 77 because 80 and up, nigga, that shit. Shit's crazy. I might get banned, chat. I ain't gonna move. Get up. Hell nah, nigga. Hell nah. At least 73.
Both of them.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Murray outside. Porter looking it over. Back to Murray from outside the arc. That shot no good. And it's Miami the other way. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns all night. Deadly, especially when you're on the road.
Here is Porter after the Heat pick up 2. And here we go. It's Butler. Here's Murray. Good, and Butler gets the assist. And that's 18 points for Jay.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early...
Hold up, chat. Gotta ask.
...lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Now here's Murray. He has 5. The three-pointer no good. 35 seconds left in the first quarter. Murray with the bounce pass.
Hey, look at.
He goes right on top of Aaron Gordon.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then
What the? He got it. Oh, yeah. I'll take it out.
And there's an aggression to Murray's game, willing to battle there.
He's not doing shit.
Murray kicks to Sabonis. Oh, and he
Shot,
goes
boy.
for 3, and the Heat another 3.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
And so it's the Miami Heat holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one.
6'5".
Right back after this break.
Niggas like, I ain't got my camera no more. I just had the camera. I think I threw it away. Cause like, it was bad. It was trash. I'm at my jaws right now though.
Coming out on the court, your Miami Heat.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen a competition. And the Heat going with a whole new group on the floor. So on the floor for Denver, Jackson is out there with Caldwell Pope.
Shoot that
and
shit.
It's Green. Then it's Thomas Bryant. It's not
Oh, you
deep
got
in at the
for
four
it.
spot.
Give me 3.
Murray, good.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball whenever you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
And passes to Green. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Green's got his first bucket of the night.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range. That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Pass to Caldwell Pope. And it's off from three-point range.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Murray, no good.
You can't lie, bro.
Denver's gone 1 of 3 from way
boosted shit,
outside
bro.
since
They
the
just
start
not
of the
hit.
second quarter. Inside. Outside for Jackson.
See, that's good.
Denver
What?
the rebound. Bryant.
Miami foul.
And now, what James see what's coming up for the Nuggets. On Thursday, they'll go up against the Magic in Orlando. Then on Sunday, they're off to New York to face the Knicks.
And for that game against San Antonio, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
And it's Murray penetrating. And it's Murray with the jam.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Jackson kicks to Caldwell Pope. Back to Jackson. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Murray scanning the floor. And he overdid it there. Too much force, like on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Nuggets ball.
Now we have a chance to pay homage to the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, James.
Well, he's been an absolute magician when the ball has been in his hands. There isn't any aspect of the offense that he hasn't contributed in, and
of course,
it's been a pleasure to watch. I mean, unless you are an opposing coach, then his play has been a vivid nightmare.
Here's Jackson with the drive. Rebound by Murray.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Good on the triple. Murray's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Miami.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
And stolen by Murray. Loads it up for Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
Outside for Caldwell Pope. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Oladipo outside. Back to Murray. He got it up. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Miami way out in front. Their lead at 38 points as we close out the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Boy, a lot of energy, and Miami did not hesitate to set the pace. They went to work early at both ends of the floor, going on a 9-0 run to jump out in front. They were able to string together a nice set of offensive plays to finish the quarter, making their last 4 shots. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play helped them take a decisive advantage. And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
Get that much rebounds because we get 9 rebounds a quarter, I think. Which
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
His activity level has made an impact, and he is fearless.
The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Sabonis is out there with Adebayo, and it's Murray in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Miami. A three-pointer is right on target. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What an able thing.
Yeah, so right there. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Them to be greater than the sum of their parts.
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, then I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. Outside, Porter. Lets it fly. Murray, no good.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Murray against Murray. Sabonis, the pass to Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Wide open look here for Murray, and the Heat, another 3.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Jokic kicks to Murray. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Murray's got 5 points now this quarter.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
And back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. The 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award.
Back to Jokic. lays it up and banks it in.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
And from second rounder to MVP, Greg, Nikola Jokic. What a story.
Amazing, Kevin. And, you know, one thing the Joker did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his conditioning. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league.
Now the pass to Porter. Murray left side. Three-pointer. Another three for Denver.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Murray against Murray. The kick outside to Butler. Murray outside. Puts it up for Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Nice work in there by Adebayo. He sets a physical tone for this team.
Denver's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Back to Murray. To the inside. And there's Porter on the assist by Murray. Porter's got 6.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
Now here's Murray. He has 45 points. From deep three-point range, sinks the three-pointer. Murray's got 48.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Here is Porter. He has 6. Outside Gordon. Pass to Jokic. Sinks that one from the post. Jokic has got 4 points in the quarter.
I like that approach, playing inside out, forcing the defense to scramble.
Murray the pass to Hero. Murray against Murray. Hero, two-pointer. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. He's got 13.
He has big-time confidence. Tyler's a decisive shooter who doesn't hesitate when he gets a look.
It's Porter outside. It's hauled in by the Heat. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Murray. And what an avalanche.
I got the paint.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. On the wing, Porter. Murray against Murray. Here's Jokic. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And it's 8 points for Jokic.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Here's Murray. Good, he hits again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Whew, he is so quick off the ground. Porter just gives the defense very little time to react.
And so it's Miami with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And we'll be right back after this.
Time to turn up the heat.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Here's Lowry. So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. Taking a look at the Nuggets. The forward spots will be Porter Jr. and Gordon. Murray out there with Bruce Brown. And it's Jokic in at the center position. And
it's Murray
with the jam.
And there's no doubt Murray can fill it up. Good luck bringing him down to earth when he's on this kind of a roll.
Here's Murray up on top. He's covered by Murray.
That's up.
Murray, no good. Denver's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Murray against Butler. Murray kicks to Porter. Jokic inside. Rejected by Murray. We've got 1:48 left here in the fourth quarter. And we've seen not only some new trophies to boost, but Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Yurtseven's checked in for Sabonis. Zeller comes in for Bam Adebayo. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Hero.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Heat.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief two-gamer.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jay.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
Murray, the pass to Yurtseven. Back to Murray. No good on the triple. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Braun drops one in from the wing.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Here's Murray. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The first one falls.
Now at the line.
And so Murray nails both of them. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. To the paint. Najee, good.
Taking what the defense offers up. Smith with good vision there. Finds the open man.
And Miami can just let the clock run down here. Murray, no good. Smith with it. They kick it out to Green. This one for 3. And the 3-ball is good.
And Green's become a dependable three-point threat. If you don't get a hand in his face, you can certainly knock those down.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They poured it out tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game should really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
At the next event.
Thanks very much, Jimmy. Another home win, and I know it's important to make this a tough place for people to come in and steal a win.
Yeah, we don't want anybody to want to come here and play against us. We don't want anybody to want to.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve.